Hello and welcome to another video of the Schanzeburm. This being a game between OrcoTMM, which is myself, and dropzzz, both players in the Platinum League and playing Protoss. Right, so let's fast forward a little bit in the beginning, because there's not really anything exciting going on. This has been quite a long game, 26 minutes, so prepare for a little bit of action. I've tried to fast forward wherever I can, because you don't want to see all the boring stuff. And unit count, let's see, we're pretty even on drones. And there goes down the first pylon. My pylon already finished, and I'm actually scouting him. He's checking out his base for pylons that I might have built for a cannon rush, but there wasn't any of mine, so he was quite happy to follow me around and yes, checking for pylons again here. Amazingly so, he really is afraid of a cannon rush or anything similar like a proxy rush. And yeah, nothing there either, mate. You can carry on to the next place. And there you go, sightseeing in my base in a short little while. My first assimilator is going down, and no assimilator here yet, which indicates that he's gonna go for a zealot rush or anything similar to this, pumping out zealots very quickly using chrono boost for this. He has got his first ready. I've got my first ready, even though I'm not pushing for it. I think I'm a little bit faster in terms of building, and there I'm seeing his drone, and stupidly I'm letting it out, but never mind, it's gone now, so don't have to worry about this anymore. Second gate is down, and there we go, two zealots coming my way and trying to break the line of my defense, and actually managing to kill one zealot and almost killing the next one, microing a little bit, distracting him from his real targets, and eventually dying though. But my stalker is out now, and being able to kill him, I thought more convincingly that he did. Almost died in the attempt to, but luckily didn't quite die. So my next zealot is ready, holding off that one, and even managing to hold off the next one long enough for the second stalker to come out, and no chance for a half-dead zealot to do anything. And he decided now is the time to stop this harassment, because he's not getting anywhere. I successfully defended that early push, and now I'm thinking like, right, I defended this push, so he won't be coming back anytime soon, and there you go, putting a new nexus down, trying to expand as quickly as possible to get the advantage in terms of resources, and which I'm probably getting as well. So he's just researching his warp gate technology. Let's see. I have already started and researched it, so that means I can warp in my units much faster than he can. So that harassment did cost him something. He obviously wasn't able to do much in his base, just only putting down his robotics, which I'm almost finished with. And let's look at the drones. Yes, I'm ahead in the drones. I'm slightly ahead in the units, but by not much. Let's see the army size. Yes, I'm slightly ahead, but really it's not much. And yeah, it's pretty even at this point, except that he kind of lost the initiative a bit, and I was able to expand here pretty quickly, and they go on building new drones. Let us see how that turns out. Yes, already at 33, and I'm really building drones fast. However, he is going for a pretty solid unit build, building an observer just because he may be worried there's something coming from me at this point, which isn't too wrong, but he should be really scouting around the map a little bit more with his units, which he's not doing. And here a couple of cannons go down, just in case he's coming with a bit more than I could handle, that he at least has to deal with these cannons first before he can do anything. And this position is pretty good if you can't see up here, which he won't be able to without an observer, and an observer I can take down pretty easily. Then these cannons shoot, well, he can't do anything. But yeah, his army has grown considerable since the last time I've looked, and when we look at the army size, we can see that he is almost twice as big in minerals, and more than twice in Vespine, so his army is growing much faster than mine, which is partly due to the fact that I'm building a lot of drones here. And if we go back to units, we can see I've got almost, yeah, 50% more drones than he's got. And I'm also attacking a lot more than him, When we look at the spending economy, I'm spending 1,000 more on technology. I've spent almost 3 times as much as him, whereas on army he spent definitely more than me. But if you're not doing anything with it, what's the use? Anyway, so I would think tactically, in terms of strategy, I'm certainly ahead, and he's just massing his army, defending his extension, his new nexus, whereas I'm doing the same, but I'm already putting a new expansion down in the gold minerals, which he hasn't done yet. So this is giving me quite an edge, because the drones will report back 30 minerals instead of just 5 minerals each time they harvest the field. So this is giving me so much more minerals than him. And there's a little observer of me trying to find his way through his base, and I'm checking out what's going on there and leaving it right besides the cannon so he can take it on. Well done. And I must have lost somewhere around 4 observers or something like this in the due term of this game, just because I left it at weird positions, or he just happened to have another observer there and took me out, and he obviously paid more attention to his observers. But there you go. You never stop learning. And what have I got down now? I've got a Dark Shrine. Let's slow this down a little bit. We're already at 17 minutes. Dark Shrine that I built. I'm researching attack and shields, and building another observer, and an immortal, and also a warp prism. This is to warp units into the back of his base at one point. Didn't decide yet when, but there certainly would be a point. And putting down a couple of more gates, because I've got so many minerals and resources coming in that I can easily expand that. And also putting down 2 stargates just in case I want to do something more fancy than just plain ground troops, and have a bit more output, or possibility of output. So there we go. Most of our drones have gone now, and go to the gold expansion. Let us see the resources, how it looks like. My income is so much higher than his in both Vespine and minerals. And oh no, income. That's the income. Yeah, twice as many minerals, 3 times as many Vespine. I've got almost twice as many harvesters, so yeah, most definitely I'm ahead in that aspect. So army, let's keep that in mind. His army is still bigger. I'm closing in now, but his army is still definitely bigger than mine. And in a direct confrontation at this point, I would probably lose. And yeah, I'm building a couple of more stalkers, a couple of more zealots. Oh no, sentries actually, which if I remember correctly I didn't actually use at all at a later point, so no point really building it, but there you go. I was a little bit stressed out maybe when we met up in the middle around here. Okay, but never mind. I'm happily expanding, happily building troops, and there you go. There's an observer of him. The first observer that he sent anywhere close to me, and he's sending it to my gold expansion, and